Problem there, better call Jesus. I'm only big man, not a
as organ of the states. States may refer, sometimes state can be termed as a nation or a country, and there are some qualifications that may be certain to be termed as a state or a nation or a country. But today, mostly I want to discuss about organ of the states of our nation, which is known as a Tanzania. Tanzania is a nation which was formed in the year 1964. Tanzania was formed in 1964, whereby there are two independent nations, which are Zanzibar, which was formed in the year 1964, and Tanganyika, which was founded or attained independence in the year 1961. These two nations tended to make together to form a country known as Tanzania, whereby the leader of Zanzibar during that time was known as Sheikh Abeid Aman Karume, and Tanganyika was known as Mwalimu Julius Kambarage Nyerere. Zanzibar under ACP and Tanganyika under TANU. So that's a short history about the word Tanzania. But today I don't want to focus on that zone. I want to discuss about organ of the states, specifically our Tanzania. So in Tanzania we have three organs of the states. In Tanzania we have three organs of the states. Sometimes people call them pillars of the states. We have three organs of the states or pillars of the states. We have the following. We have parliament. We have executive. And we have judicial. Those are the three pillars of the state that form or that tend to drive our nation, which is known as Tanzania. So let us try to check one organ after another. Specifically today, we are going to try to check leaders who are found in these organs. Let us start with the parliament. Parliament, sometimes it is known as the legislature. But in order to understand the term parliament, we should understand the main task of the parliament. Parliament, it is an organ of the states that are responsible to represent citizens in decision making. So parliament or legislature, the main task it is to represent the people's view. What do people think? What people they want to do? Whatever people they want to do, people's intention are represented in the parliament, are represented in the decision-making organs by this what we call parliament, whereby there are special members who are selected to represent citizens from various angles of our nation. Those members are known as members of parliament, shortened or abbreviated form are MPs. Members of parliament is one among the members or parliamentarians who were found in the parliament. After MPs or members of the parliament, we have someone known as the speaker. Speaker is the leader of the parliament. The speaker is the leader of the parliament who is obtained through the election in the parliament meeting. We have the deputy speaker. Also is elected and is responsible to assist various tasks that are there. We have secretary of the parliament. Some people call him or her a clerk of the parliament. Clerk of the parliament or secretary of the parliament. Also this man or this woman is there to do various responsibilities that are there. Also in the parliament, we have a certain leader known as leader from opposition party, leader from opposition side of the nation. Then in the parliament, we have some people who represent the revolutionary government of Zanzibar, which are represented by 5 seats in the parliament, and we have 10 seats that are appointed by the parliament. The president. And then we have 30%, which are female seats that are also there in the parliament to represent female in various decision making. So this is what we call parliamentarians, or members who are found in the parliament. And this is what makes parliament. The main task or the main responsibility of the parliament, it is to enact laws. Various laws are enacted there in the parliament. So after parliament, let us try to check another organ which is known as the judiciary. Let us try to check another organ which is known as the judiciary. Judiciary also, it's one among of the organ or pillars of the states, whereby judiciary, the main tasks of judiciary are related with the interpretation of the laws. Various laws are interpreted here. Judiciary are responsible to serve justice. Judiciary also are responsible to ensure that human rights are well observed in a certain country. But let us try to check this one, what we call judiciary. In judiciary, there are some various members who are there. There is various readers who are there. In judiciary, we have Chief Justice. In judiciary, we have Principal Judge. In the judiciary also, we have magistrates, whereby we have magistrates who work in a criminal court. We have magistrates who work in a district court. In a district court, we have a judiciary also. We have magistrates who work in the resident magistrates courts. Those are the members who are found in the judiciary. Also, we have someone known as Attorney General. This man also is appointed by the president. So in the judiciary, Chief Justice, Principal Judge, Attorney General, all of them, they are appointed by the president. But when you're talking about the magistrates, those magistrates are employed by a judicial high commission. Those judicial commission services are the body which is responsible to employ magistrates to work in the various zones. The main task of judiciary, it is to interpret laws. Remember this one. Parliament, it is responsible to enact laws. Judiciary, it is responsible to interpret various laws that have been enacted by the parliament. Let us try to check the last organ of the state, which is known as the executive. Executive is the organ of the state that laid the foundation of various activities that occur within and outside of the country. Executive, which is like saying the engine, is the topmost organ according to our constitution, according to our national constitution, which was formed in 1977. Executive with the topmost organ that are responsible to oversee various activities that occurs in the nation. So let us try to check this, what we call executive. Remember this one. Parliament, it is responsible to enact laws. Judicial, it is responsible to interpret laws. The one who enforce laws is known as the executive. Executive are the one who enforce various laws in our nation. That's why in the executive we found various national security boards like police force. We have TPDF. We have national force, national services. We have TIS and other body. So let us try to check this, what we call executive. In executive, there is various leaders also who are there. In executive, we have the following. In the executive, we have President of United Republic of Tanzania. Remember this one. In executive, we have President of United Republic of Tanzania. Also, in the executive also, we have someone known as Vice President. In executive also, we have someone known as President of Zanzibar, a leader or a chairman of the revolutionary government of Zanzibar. We have Prime Minister, and we have the Cabinet. This it is what form this what you call it executive. Sometimes executive it is known as a central government or government itself. So let us try to check this one, but I think I will find a session whereby we will discuss executive as the executive, parliament as parliament, and the judiciary as the judiciary. But let us try to check this one. This is what we call executive. In executive, there is someone known as the President of the United Republic of Tanzania. This man is elected, this leader is elected after every 5 years. The President of the United Republic of Tanzania. Vice President also is elected during the general election. The moment you try, when you are electing the President, you are electing also the Vice President. We have President of Zanzibar who are elected there in Zanzibar. We have Prime Minister who tend to do various functions. Is like an engine of the nation because this man supervises various ministries that are found in our nation. And then we have an organ within the executive. In the executive, there is a small organ known as a cabinet. Cabinet, it is a small organ that are found in executive, whereby it involves also various members, whereby we have president in the cabinet who act as a chairperson. We have vice president, we have president of Zanzibar, we have prime minister, we have ministers, and we have attorney general. In a cabinet, there is a man who is responsible to prepare or to record various things that are going during cabinet meeting. That man is known as the chief secretary. I think I tried to my best level to analyze those pillars of the state. In our coming session, I will try as much as I can to discuss about parliament, then judiciary, then executive, because they are so broad more than what we think. Thank you for today. See you another time.